Hey, welcome back to 7-Minute Books. I'm Sam, and today we're talking about by Dr. Daniel Amen. Sophie, I have to ask, before we read this, did you think happiness was something you just had to chase?
I did, and I think most of us do. We think, if I get the promotion, if I find the right partner, if I lose the weight, then I'll be happy. But Amen says that's totally backward. Happiness isn't about your circumstances, it's about the physical organ that creates your experience of life, your brain.
Right? He calls the brain the hardware for happiness. And that's such a powerful reframe, because if your brain is unhealthy or inflamed, it's almost impossible to feel good, even when everything on paper looks great.
Exactly. He's been doing brain scans, SPECT scans for decades, and he's seen that chronically unhappy people often have specific patterns of underactive or overactive brain regions. But the good news is the brain is plastic. You can change it.
I love that he starts with a diagnostic tool called Bright Minds. It's an acronym for all the biological and environmental factors that can steal your happiness. Blood flow, retirement, and aging, inflammation, gut health, hormones, it goes on.
Yeah, and the point is you can't just think your way out of a biological problem. If your thyroid is sluggish, you're going to feel depressed and lethargic, and no amount of positive affirmations will fix that. You have to address the physical foundation first.
Then he introduces the happy brain circuit, a network of brain regions that work together to produce happiness. The prefrontal cortex, the anterior cingulate gyrus, the basal ganglia, the deep limbic system, and the temporal lobes.
And based on how these regions are firing, he identifies 5 brain types. The balanced type is the gold standard, flexible, happy, and handles stress well. Then there's the spontaneous type, which is creative and fun but prone to anxiety.
The persistent type is loyal and detail-oriented but can get stuck in negative loops. The sensitive type is deeply empathetic but prone to moodiness. And the cautious type is impulsive and struggles with focus.
What I found most useful is that he prescribes specific habits for each type. For the spontaneous type, who has overactive basal ganglia, he recommends diaphragmatic breathing and meditation to calm down. For the persistent type, distraction and pattern interruption are key, like physically getting up and doing something else when you're stuck.
And for the sensitive type, he recommends gratitude practices and even a 20-second hug to release oxytocin. That's so simple, but so powerful. And for the cautious type, it's all about structure and accountability, maybe a brain coach or high-intensity interval training.
He also has a universal set of principles called the 12 Pillars of Happiness. One that really stuck with me is create a happy tribe. He says happiness is contagious, but so is misery. You have to be intentional about who you spend time with.
Yeah, I actually looked at my own social circle after reading that. And another pillar, do what you love. That's not a luxury. It's a biological necessity because it releases dopamine. Even 15 minutes a day of a hobby can make a difference.
Amen is also really big on diet. He calls it the brain warrior way. Lots of lean protein, healthy fats, colorful vegetables, and very little sugar. He explains that sugar causes blood sugar spikes and crashes that trigger anxiety and irritability.
I was surprised by his take on digital distraction. He says constant notifications and social media keep our brains in a low-grade stress state. He recommends a digital detox, turning off notifications and checking social media only at set times.
One of the most transformative ideas is killing the ants' automatic negative thoughts. He says these thoughts are toxic. They release chemicals that make you feel bad and can even create neural pathways that make negativity your default.
So you become an A&T detective. You write down a negative thought and challenge it. Is this true? Is it kind? Is it helpful? Usually, it's a gross exaggeration. I've been doing that for a week, and it really does help.
He ends with a practical happiness plan, a morning routine, a midday check-in, an evening wind down. And he asks you to rate your happiness on a scale of 1 to 10 each day so you can see what works. The goal isn't to be happy all the time, but to build a resilient brain that bounces back.
The one thing I'm taking away is that happiness is an active skill, not a passive state. You have to practice it every single day. I'm going to start with killing my ANTs and doing a gratitude list.
And honestly, if you want to go deeper, the whole library's over on 7minutebooks.com/app with over 6,000 fiction and nonfiction titles you can read or listen to in any language. It starts at $2.99 a month, $9.99 a year, or $19.99 for lifetime access.
Well said. So the book's big message: your brain is the key to your happiness, and you can rewire it. We'll see you in the next one.